Oh, he's weak to gun. He actually is weak to gun.
Someone who's weak to gun?
Oh, someone who's weak to gun, and it's a Chinese pervert with an armpit fetish. We pick up where we left off last time. With, that's right, we were torturing this guy with stuff that we bought off of the TV channel.
The TV channel?
The Home Shopping Network. Yeah, we've tortured him with flax tape, and now if he doesn't give us the information, they're going to bring on the world's best Irish potato peeler.
What?
It's a real advert. Like, they get Phil Swift to go home and just bring on the Irishman. Grandma says, a peeler a day keeps the arthritis away. I don't know why she says that, but I'm going to fuck you up if you don't give us the information.
What if we dull the peeler? Maybe there's something we can buy on one of these channels to make knives sharp again. Perhaps Critical has reviewed one of those things. Oh yeah, I remember he did the Malaysian dub for it.
You could be paying $100 for a tiny piano, or you could cough up the information on where the Korean mafia is hidden.
What was it called? Some kind of, I'll look it up in a sec.
Edge of Glory?
Yes, where the Amazon page for, I think, Amazon or I think Malaysia accidentally put his video in like the product description instead of the actual one. His dub.
So what happened next?
Oh god, that's nothing. Michael Reeves has made Mexican news recently for his pissing robot.
Mexican news?
Yeah, no idea what's going on there. Anyway, let's get on with the plot with Bleach Japan trying to purify society.
We marched around the city shouting those
Purify.
demands over and over.
Purify.
Really? Sounds like a waste of time and money.
Oh god, and that's the reason we're not allowed in KFC anymore.
KFC?
Yeah.
He had his ear to the ground.
Oh, I thought the reason we weren't allowed in KFC is because one of the senior execs saw our first episode and thought that my alternate plan involved KFC.
Eliminating corruption, creating a
No, it should go around the KFC yelling purify and slapping milkshakes out of people's hands. Like that one 4chan green text story.
Am I glad I haven't read that?
So people would praise us
no,
for
it's
our
a funny one.
morality, if not our practicality.
Wait, so is this the accountant or is this the young master?
No, this is an accountant.
For the world to do as they said.
You can tell he's not the young master because he doesn't have the glasses.
I thought people only did that shit because
Oh,
it's
there's a
trendy.
sentence that makes sense.
Exactly my point. We made it trendy, and that attracted people who wanted to seem hip. Those types are everywhere. You can hardly walk down the street without.
That's in the episode where it came up.
They came to us in droves.
Young Master would have nothing against the issue because he helped him out at one time.
No, again, like, it's massively humiliating for him, though.
But if it wasn't issue, it would have been just someone else. Not like they can do anything about it.
Yeah, but he would have had the same animosity towards them. Itchy's not the issue here, it's the fact that he's a cripple in a wheelchair.
Not anymore.
Well, obviously not anymore, but, like, still.
It took some time, but eventually we had members.
Faking his death to get some of that bootleg spinal
That
column
gave us an
surgery.
unexpected bonus.
What bonus?
We already made the joke, but we're going to
Turns
Sin
out when
City
you
2
attack
territory
gray
again.
zones, the
I need you to
corrupt
fix my
local
back.
politicians start
How much you
coming
got?
out of the woodwork.
I don't know, $50? $50 is what you get.
Can't
Why do you have so many popsicle sticks?
They're too addicted
No,
to
his,
money
his
and
spine's just held on by
Bunch of corruption
a bunch of
going
tin cans that have been
it was
welded
so
together.
easy to grease their palms, or even
Are we going
blackmail.
full Dark Knight Rises, where the guy just said, alright, $50. Then like just kicks it back. You just fucking kicked me in the back. Yeah, but you can walk now, can't you?
Bonus?
Wait, they can? How the hell did that work?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh dear, oh dear.
Makes you even worse than the politicians.
How many members does Bleach Japan have now?
If you count all permanent employees, at
If
every
you count all
branch,
permanent employees, we're 500 strong.
Wow.
Oh
500
god.
tight asses.
But
Is that
then
all
there's the
Bleach Japan?
100,000
Japan?
people
And then
who
there's
join us
there's
for
100,000 who join us on the marches.
100,000?
This is turning into a subplot from One Piece.
Here you have their leader tied up and pissed off.
I thought we weren't in One Piece yet.
I'll keep that in mind.
Not yet, but we could be. I just need some candle wax.
May I ask you a question now, Kasuga-san?
But you're not dead yet, how are we going to summon you?
Shoot.
Why are you
Oh.
here?
No, the candle
They're
wax.
actually going to have to put in that scene
You
from
know,
the guy Richard Sherlock Holmes, the bit where he, to try and solve the riddle, he just tries to recreate the ritual and almost fucking dies.
No, the candle wax is a different character. Candle wax is the cursed fruit I'm thinking of. Like, coming back from the dead is a different One Piece character.
Right?
Is that the guy who died, but he's possessing his own skeleton?
Yes, that's the one.
Look, I don't want back in the family.
It's even stupider at the start of his character arc, because his shadow got stolen.
I just want to
Oh, dude, One Piece is fucking amazing.
Back when all this started, I didn't know a damn thing about
Wait, killed my boss? Oh, is he talking about the soap landowner?
The picture now, kiss ass.
Yeah. Like, Ichi still considers the soap landowner his boss after everything.
He was only hired for like 1 day.
Yes, but he's fiercely loyal.
And his job was, go find my top earner and see why she keeps not working.
You're the guy who picked
Then he uncovered a whole conspiracy with elderly people. Kind of remember what happened there. I think I was a bit drunk at the time.
They were euthanizing bodybuilders so that Japan could win the Olympics or something.
Something like that. And then when it came back, the boss was had killed himself. Or
Yeah, the boss had died in a tragic autoerotic asphyxiation accident. And then we met up with the twin sister and the plot picked up from there.
I suppose Ishii doesn't invest in a vape yet.
Well, he doesn't even know what a vape is. He's been in prison for 18 years.
That one Omi Yakuza member tried to get him to buy them. Oh wait, that's probably why he's a bit hesitant, because the one guy told him about them. There's the guy you also told him that his boss was working with the Omi Alliance now.
Exactly.
You know, guy, you know I get people that are really passionate about like coffee, wine. This guy's very passionate about vapes.
Yeah.
Oh, if I ask him, oh yes, I always carry at least 2 different vape devices on me at any mode. Why 2? Oh, they each are set to different settings. Sometimes I feel like I really want a harsh, like lots of flavor. The other one, want a more mellow flavor. The other one's CBD.
My problem is that vaping liquid sounds too much like flavors of cider, and I'm at risk of accidentally picking up the wrong bottle.
Sorry, there's a lot to unpack there.
No, I'm serious. Like, my boss has the weirdest fucking vape flavors, because they all sound like cherry cider flavors.
Some of them are cider flavors. When I was in the market, you know, in the market down the side, there's all sorts of tobacco stuff. They sell vape liquors now, and there's a couple of where it's just like branded as like different flavors of cider.
Oh, excellent.
So what you go into? I'll have a cider, please, and they give you what the bottle is like 50ml. How the hell is this worth like $10? I wanted the pint. You want a pint of vape liquid? What is vape liquid? Why do I want to drink that? Sir, you're in a vape store. Really? Sorry, I'm a little drunk here.
Why not?
What? Hang on. I haven't had enough drinks. I'm going back to the bar.
You know what? Just give me 2 bags of macadamia nuts and a ham sandwich, and I'll drink the entire stock here.
Oh, because that counts as a substantial meal. You'll be able to drink it now.
Pretty much. Oh god, it's like that mate who keeps drinking the hand sanitizer. It just
Who the
works.
fuck drinks hand sanitizer?
It's a guy from work. Like he keeps drinking the sanitizing alcohol.
That will fuck up your insides.
Did that happen around the same
Because
time?
it's alcohol based, but I think it might be one of those alcohols where if you drink too much of it, you'll go blind.
Then again, like so will eating a mattress, but people somehow live through that.
Well, you think the main problem with people eating mattresses is they'll go blind?
No, I think the main problem with people eating mattresses is that it's unnatural and it's unfair.
Yeah, but that's like, what, 20 substantial meals?
Oh god, yeah, but they're eating that mattress slowly over the course of 1 day.
Yeah, they can stretch out to 20 substantial meals, so times 3, that's 60 pints. So what the average Scotsman drinks before dinner? You know, in a lunchtime beer session? Especially if the beers are only 50 milliliters, and they knock them back like shots.
Sounds about right.
Sorry, is this from personal experience? Is that how you manage to rack like 60 drinks in a day? You keep accidentally ordering vape liquid, and now you're broke because each of them costs like 10 quid.
No, I'm broke for entirely different reasons, my friend.
$60 Broly statue.
I mean, yeah, along the lines
Yes,
of
I'm still salty about that.
along the lines of the $60 Broly statue.
Wait, hold the phone.
Have you been looking at pen holders again?
No, even worse. I did buy another $60 statue, though. It was
drinking.
worth every penny, Sam. It's sitting in the corner in a box because I have no room on my shelves physically.
Why don't I have any money? I know, why don't I buy another model which I can't even display in my room because there's so much shit in it?
Oh god, I am just...
Maybe I'll be able to afford rent
No
one day.
connection to each other, no patterns. So the police didn't
I'm
know
never
what to do.
affording rent at the current
Soon,
rate the
crime
job
fiends
market's
rate in
going.
Kamurocho was taking a nosedive.
Oh god.
But they knew if the
Anyway,
Omi Alliance
let's get
came
back
in
on
and
with
took
this
control,
shit.
It would reduce the petty crimes. Plus,
If the
government
Omi
would be able
Alliance
to
took
liaise
control
between
to
the
reduce
police and the
petty
Omi.
crimes,
It was a
that's some
win-win.
Discworld shit right there.
Thinking JoJo Part 5.
The cops wiped out the Yakuza only to find they needed more Yakuza.
The cops wiped out the Yakuza and they found that they need more Yakuza. Engineer, put that meme in that's the astronaut shooting the other astronaut, please.
So according to you, the middleman between the cops
Wait,
and
we
the
are both
Arakawa
having a
family
mental
is
breakdown?
Aoki.
You always were.
So there's another three-way stalemate in Kamurocho. Only instead of the Ijin 3, this one has the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza.
I'm just looking at chat. So she has to think for sensitive people, even if they're bitchy assholes.
Just stroll into Kamurocho. They had to have paid off the police commissioner. You don't
Good,
know
they've got the
for
police
sure.
commissioner on the payroll.
Don't play dumb.
And just imagine if all the first Yakuza groups, they all go to like the police commissioner to make them all kind of say, this bribe. I mean, it's quite a lot of money, but it's not as much as I've been paid by other people. And so what he has like a bidding war with first Yakuza. He keeps like upbidding people for bribes.
Yeah, like that one Kit Boga video where the two scammers get into a bidding war.
And I wouldn't know about it even if it does
I haven't
exist.
seen that one.
It's like 5 different videos he's done.
Loyal dog, aren't I?
Man, my will you fund you 1,000, 1,050, 2,000, etc. Like just the most obviously fake tax support. Oh god.
Now that the young master
They uncover it, the young master's plan is to kidnap the governor. The problem is that he is the governor.
Yes, but his target
Well,
isn't
so this is
Jincho itself.
going to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Ogikubo.
For my next move as president of the galaxy, I'm going to kidnap myself.
Yeah. My next step in cleaning the Yakuza out of the city is letting the Yakuza kidnap me,
Popular he is. But
and
you
then
talk
taking
about
over as their leader in the
chair of
meantime.
Citizens Liberal Party is still holding out.
A politician who actually has a spy.
Who's that US president you
That's a
like,
rare
where
thing.
when someone tried to like kill him, he just beat the shit out of him with his cane, where his guards had to pull him off the assassin?
Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson.
But Aoki has come to know some things about him.
Andrew
He
Jackson
also
is
has some
fucking
sway in the
mental,
criminal
though.
underworld.
Like, I think he killed like 12 people or something in duels over the course of his life. Because he had the genius strategy of letting his opponent shoot him first. Because do you know about how duels works back then?
Not really.
Because you'd have the flintlock pistol, which had one shot, but like the etiquette of a duel was that you weren't allowed to reload until both of you had fired. So Jackson would just wait for his opponent to panic shoot at him, and then if he got hit, he'd just like stand there with the bullet in him. I think he only actually got hit twice in his life or something. And then while his opponent
So you were sent
was
to
waiting,
Jincho
Jackson would
branch
just
of
have all the
Japan
time in the world to
to
line
help
up a kill
make use of
shot.
this dirt on Ogikubo?
And he won like 12 something duels like that.
And the first thing you did was buy off Mabuchi. Let me guess. You told him you had the Omi Alliance's support. He couldn't resist that kind of bait. You told him he'd get in good with them if he helped you.
Mabuchi's never liked the way Jincho is divvied up among the Ijin 3. And with his high rank, he's the de facto leader of all the other members who also don't like it. Sounds like he was the perfect prey for you.
Pray what you sent out to kill our boss, and made it look like a suicide. That murder got the Ijin 3 all riled up and suspicious of each other. Whose big-brained idea was that?
It was Mabuchi's. He knew it would bring down the Great
Wait,
Wall.
is that just going to be a tagline for the episode? Whose big-brained idea was that?
Oh yeah? Well, an innocent guy is still dead.
Yes, an innocent man has fallen into the river at the Soapland.
Right?
Oh dear.
Okay, for that I'm gonna send you something.
your boss, real Welkin.
Good. We can't watch it until after the stream, though.
Yes, it was him. I told him about Mabuchi's plan. I didn't think he'd go for it because it was so risky. In fact, I
proposed a different plan.
But
We were going to stick
unfortunately,
fireworks
something
all around the
wrong with
Millennium
Mabuchi's
Tower.
plan. He was willing to accept high risk for high return.
Why the
He was
Millennium
eager to
Tower?
get the jump on Ogi Kubo.
Oh, the Millennium Tower has to get blown up once a Yakuza game.
Killing a man?
It's tradition at this point.
It would have just been another
Well,
murder.
so is the Millennium Tower. There's like a
Someone
fact saying
had to pry
Millennium
open
Tower
the crack
reconstructed
opening
for
in
the
the
8th
brick
time
wall.
this year.
No, honestly, like there should be. I'm serious. It
Yes,
gets
but
blown
don't
off
take it
once a
personally.
game.
It was always going to
Usually
be
at the
twist eventually.
climax.
Mabuchi wasn't going to stop
Oh,
until he had
dear.
an excuse to start a war.
In fact,
with
the only
Satan
one
Man.
it doesn't get blown up in is Yakuza 0, because it doesn't exist yet.
This is a prequel, isn't it? It's in the, what,
Our
80s?
plan was to provide
Yeah,
an
but
excuse.
even then, they
In
still
the
find a way
chaos,
to blow up a
find
fucking
something
building.
to connect Ogi Kubo to Ijincho's criminals. Sure enough, we found a counterfeit.
Wait, before we blow it up, we need card games.
Ijin 3 for
What?
decades.
Or match be cycles.
Chatbot.
What's motorcycles
take
got
too
to be
much
card
pride in
games?
that.
I have no idea what you're talking
We
about.
play the card games on the motorcycles while you're blowing up the Millennium Tower.
We were lucky that
Card
your
games
bad
on
at choosing
motorcycles?
friends,
That's just silly.
Because it was Nanba who told us.
I'm just saying the Millennium Tower is the most dangerous of the Millennium items, Sam.
And where the heart of the operation was.
Like the Yu-Gi-Oh villain in control of that's like unbeatable.
Able to mobilize such a large number of Omi.
I hear Millennium Tower, and honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is I just imagine Superfly from JoJo, but as a Millennium item.
Such a shame.
What, so it's like a Scarab Beetle brooch?
Songhui.
No,
What you know?
Superfly, not Tower of Grey.
Fuck.
Our counterfeiting business is burned and gone.
The transmission tower.
Ogi Kubo's
Yeah,
already
I just
lost a
got
major
confused with
source
that
of
because I was
supply.
thinking with the Egyptian
That
theme,
alone is a
like
victory
items
for
that can be
Alchemy.
worn on the body.
As far as what
A
No,
Scarab
no,
Beetle brooch work.
just like a giant ass Egyptian transmission tower.
Queen of the Komi jewel is so common.
I have no idea what the fuck its power would be, but like,
What? So you know in the other items they're all like can adorn a body. Then in the tomb when you place them all in there, you just have to place a fucking transmission tower in an Egyptian grave.
no, that's it. The transmission tower is the tomb where the other items are buried.
What? So they just have to put it on top of the tomb?
You've solved it, yeah.
What? Is that to prevent the corpse like being reanimated and no one can take it out from beyond the tower?
No, it's so the corpse can get 5G signals in the afterlife.
How'd they find us?
Like they've installed the transmission tower so they can be sure that the corpse can definitely hear death over the radio because of how expensive it is. If
So
you-
first NordVPN is investing in technology to use the afterlife for better Wi-Fi, and now it's the Egyptian fucking government.
Yeah, the Egyptians have invested in radio antennas because, like, it's expensive if your ghost needs to look at death. So they just build a transmission tower to boost death signal so that they
We
can...
just need to stick in that clip from one of the episodes of Doctor Who.
I got a media chip fitted in my head years ago, and the Wi-Fi down here is excellent, so I keep myself entertained.
Yes, literally just that. And, like, because the Wi-Fi is so strong, they can hear death going, it's time to go, and that way they don't have a shit... Like, that's why you don't get ghosts around the Egyptian pyramids.
Why would Death be transmitting his presence over Wi-Fi?
We established this in the Stonk Market episode. Like, it's too expensive for Daft to physically broadcast his presence, so he just sends his voice over Wi-Fi.
So is Shiro. Alright, I'm pumped.
Keep off, Sam.
Exterminate all the vermin.
Come with the drinking.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Already mainlined some rum, but how funny would it be if some weird obscure like alcohol company sponsors us saying, here are some people who look like they need some alcohol. They decide to sponsor. We've given each of them a bottle, because of course we give them one bottle, they're still socially distancing. So we gave them one each, and we paid them, and by our calculations, each bottle should last from about 3 streams.
I'd love to get sponsored by an alcohol company.
Have you seen the advert for Aviator Gin?
Yep. Oh, God.
But it's an American gin company where the main spokesman, I don't know if he owns it, well, I think he does, Ryan Reynolds, is Canadian.
Brilliant. Have you seen the rum or if it might be ale that's sponsored by Nick Offerman.
Unfortunately.
Is that Lagavulin, his favourite, like, whiskey?
Yeah, that was it.
Isn't it, I remember watching the Fact Bean video.
Yes.
The writer was saying, oh, Ron Swanson's drink is like Lagavulin, what do you think of this, Nick? I said, oh, that's my favourite drink as well. But the writers kept accidentally writing Ron Swanson as almost exactly like Nick Offerman.
Yeah, Nick Offerman's hilarious.
Because he's basically Ron Swanson apart from his, like, political views, where he's the opposite.
Pretty much.
Ron Swanson is a libertarian, but Nick Offerman is left-leaning, I believe.
Kidnap someone. Take them somewhere else.
Totally. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna kidnap someone again. Probably.
But didn't the guy who plays Star-Lord get in trouble for being a Christian or something?
I have no idea. I've given up on trying to understand celebrity shit last year, Sam.
Oh, please. I recently saw a thing where this guy on, I think it was Jeopardy, who came back, who won 3 times. Like a picture. He put like 3 fingers over his chest to say like he won 3 times. And people thought it was a gang sign.
In all fairness, like, someone thought that the OK hand symbol was a fucking gang sign, even though it's a diving symbol.
It's a diving symbol, and it's a deliberate ploy by 4chan to see if the leftists would believe it.
Yeah, and they did. Oh god, we're getting a phone call. No, the camera system's out of business. You want what filmed?
Yes.
No, that's gonna take at least 2 weeks.
What did the chairman say?
Just like a very aggressive senator on the other end of the line.
Really? You made it out okay?
Well, is this turning into MGR when they confront the police commissioner? Yes, I'm using war as a business, so I can end war as a business. What do you mean you're a police commissioner? How the hell?
Yes.
Well, I don't write my own speeches.
But instead it's I'm using the Yakuza to end the Yakuza.
At all.
Well, it's the final battle because of Ishii's power. He's just gonna like bulk up and like gain so much muscle that like rips through his suit.
Yes. Honestly, that's most fights in Yakuza. Like, if there's not at least one fight where everyone takes their shirts off, then you're not playing a proper Yakuza game.
I can't remember what it was, but well, like 15 years ago, there was some Japanese cartoon which was English dubbed. It was on like Cartoon Network or something, animated show where there was this one character who every episode ripped off his shirt just by flexing his muscles.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Ultimate Muscle?
It was not Ultimate Muscle.
One Piece?
No.
English dub of Fairy Tail?
No. It's not a mainstream one.
Ah, okay, that explains it. Bakugan?
What's Bakugan?
Oh, no. Fuck.
I don't recognise the name.
A fair point.
Wait.
That
Friendly
was...
Old Parents? No. That's not Japanese.
But it could be if he tried hard enough.
Who tried hard enough?
Butch Hartman, the fucking... Oh, God.
Hold on a second, would you? Staging a
Have you seen, like, the weird controversies surrounding him?
So, you coming
No.
or not?
He was charging $200 for commissions, and he was just tracing over other people's fan art.
Look at us.
Wait, this
We
starting
all
to sound
started in
familiar.
different
You might
places,
have
each
mentioned
of
this
us
in the
on
previous
our own
episode.
mission.
Yeah, also he charges $100 for a streaming service, which only has his own stuff on,
We had each other's backs.
or something like that. Anyway, enough about Hutch Bartman, let's move on.
Practically part of the crew. Do you have our backs?
Wait, you're practically part of the crew. Yeah, but didn't I try to kill you like 2 days ago? Oh, please. Namba's tried to kill me a few times already.
His pigeons more. His pigeons keep trying to kill me in my sleep.
Now we're talking.
Why would you just send the pigeons? There is... What's the word? Main mooks? They know... he knows that the pigeons are a match for issue.
Yeah, but occasionally the crow will try...
What, he thinks he's just gonna Zerg... Oh, fuck, here he is. He's just gonna Zerg rush him?
No, like occasionally Namba's pet crow will take the initiative and take off a splinter group of pigeons in an
The
attempt...
crow is the group's healer.
Yeah, but occasionally it'll take like a bunch of pigeons off in a splinter group in an attempt to do surgery to steal Itchy's kidneys in his sleep.
Something I want to say. Okay, shoot.
It's the secretary birds who are the team leaders.
Understand something.
The crows are the team medics.
Again, this is why the plan fails, because the crow's not a leader.
I mean, why do you even care what
Oh,
happens to the
God.
EG3? Why are you
Are we
doing
really
this?
having this discussion?
Why not just
We're
get
actually
us?
having this discussion over where
should you
birds
keep
fit in the
sticking your
fucking
neck?
hierarchy.
I am. I don't know, but it's just a shirt shirt?
I
What?
just think you need to stop.
Stop.
playing hero.
Stop
That's why
looking
you're
at
getting used.
weird shirt tangents and try and remember what the fuck this anime was.
See you
Metabots.
that way. You did what you
Medabots?
had to do to
What?
help your brother. I get that.
No robots were involved.
But doing what I
I'm
had
just
to
gonna
for
keep
my brother,
naming any anime that I can fucking remember until we figure out
maybe
Tenchi
help the
Moyo,
scumbags who killed Nonomiya.
Shaman King,
But nothing.
I watched this when I was like
Can't
10,
wash the
so
blood off my hands.
Boba Bo Bo Boba Bo.
The only
it was
thing
not that.
stained.
Characters
It's like my
were...
entire soul is tainted. Like I'm
I'm trying to think.
branded
They didn't have like normal people proportions. They were
because
more
of this goddamn
chibi.
town.
That's a
Honestly,
word.
I'm just
No,
sick
it
of
was
this
not
shit.
Gurren Lager. Who the hell flexes to rip off the shirt in Gurren Lager?
I mean,
Obviously we watched that.
Kamina.
You'll
He
eventually
comes
end
close.
just like me.
No, he doesn't usually wear a shirt.
I don't want
Exactly, that's why he could be confused.
What,
Fuck.
you think he flexed his shirt off screen?
Yeah,
You did 18 years of hard time.
I don't think we're getting to the bottom
That's
of
why
it.
he just wears like the coat. What? Because
The only
no
one
shirt
suffering
is
shit
powerful
now.
enough to withstand his
This whole
muscles?
city is.
Yes, I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of this today. Let's put a pin in this and just have the engineer try and figure it out.
I'm just one guy caught in the middle of it.
Oh dear.
Keep in mind, I ain't just some
If we
random
go to some
outsider.
strange places in these
We
streams, some
basically have the same dad.
Good, some strange places,
Aoki
yeah.
would never put it this way, but
oh,
If
good.
he's an
brothers.
Akoi, we both have the same dad. Who's Akoi? Is that
so I
the
got some
Korean woman?
responsibility for him.
No, Akoi is what the young master's changed his name to, because
Oh.
his new identity now that he's faked his death is Ryo Akoi.
I could say the same about you.
Aoki, I have no idea. We're never going to pronounce these right, because we've got the stream on mute still.
Admit it.
Don't say that.
You're a true friend, man. Admit it.
You know what I just
Just
realized?
that. I'm nobody friend. I mean, I tried to send those birds to kill you. Oh, those? I could kill them by a steal. In fact, I did.
You, me,
That explains why I lost so many of my best men. Like a single tear rolls down his cheek.
that's been the core of everything we do.
Just like
Figuring out what's
like
real in a world full of
a
lies.
fucking hummingbird's off to the side with a tiny violin.
Talking out my ass.
I don't know.
What?
but I've heard
So his bard is a hummingbird for some reason?
Fine.
Yes.
But I won't say
I mean, what would you make as the bars in the Bird Kingdom?
Each other again soon.
The lyre bird.
Call on me and I'll
Fair
come over,
enough.
pal. Take care.
You know,
of
the
yourself.
bird that can basically recreate any conceivable sound.
Yeah, but the lyrebirds would make a better mimic.
Did we stop him?
He said his piece. I even see where he's coming.
You know, like Go-Go in Final Fantasy VI.
True.
Well, that's that. Let's fucking do
That
it.
reminds me, we need to play World of Final Fantasy
I'm
at some
ready.
point.
Songhui, I
On the stream.
apologize if I'm
Yeah,
overstepping, but
I've got the Maxima
shouldn't
edition,
be
which
doing
adds new stuff.
And why would I do
Like
that?
they put the fishing minigame from Final Fantasy
You are
15 in.
scared and confused right now.
Anyway,
I believe
let's
your
run off
leadership in
and
person would be a
we've
great
got our
help.
homeless man back. Let's go get more
Wait,
team
run
members.
off. Okay, yeah, well, just...
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate, Songhui.
Not like
It's
that.
cool.
Come back.
I know we were just pressing you for help, but you got your people to take care of.
Oh dear.
I do.
I just noticed she's got a spider web necklace. That's neat.
Jungi Han will stay with you.
To want it.
That way we can keep in touch.
Seriously.
What's her plan to
That'd be
take...
great.
So how her plan to take out the
Yes.
Axis? How about the Legion of
Oh, good.
Spiders?
Excellent. We have the most broken character in the game. Right, now we just have to get Zhao, and then we're all good.
We fulfilled our duty to Okikubo, so we will do whatever's within our
Zhao's the
power.
Chinese guy with
Who's
the...
Zhao again?
Jungi Han is
flamboyant
a very
outfit.
capable man.
Okay.
Hell yeah, he is. Thanks.
Oh, I'm going to have such fun with Broken Junji Han. We've just got to give him a bit of power leveling first.
He's the Chinese Bono?
He's Chinese Majima, if anything. I said this before and I'll say it again. Zhao is basically just the Majima to Ichiban's Kiryu. And then Eri spontaneously exists again. Good. Literally, we can't upgrade anything further until we get shit from the bonus dungeons.
Reminds me of Assassin's Creed Origins, where one of the DLC, the basically have super bosses which can just randomly appear. Trying to beat one of them is a pain in the ass, and I found because you have to beat them as part of the plot anyway, to beat them, because each of their attacks does like a third of your health, and they have really weird hitboxes which don't even conform to the weapon art. The best way I found is to just hang back and spam arrows at them, because if you get a skill when you're in the afterlife, which all the main story boss fights happen in, your arrows regenerate. You basically have infinite arrows.
Excellent. I think I've touched about this. I broke Final Fantasy 15 by accident. Because first of all, I power leveled to like level 90 before going anywhere near the Venice portion of the game. But then, when I got up to Ifrit, I'd accidentally, I decided to max out all of my cooking stuff before the Ifrit boss fight. So I ended up going in with resist all elements. And, none of his attacks did any fucking damage.
Didn't you say you never used magic in that game?
I never used magic. Just limit breaks all the way. I think we're being followed.
Hey.
Do you feel like we're being watched? Like the 6 or so people behind us? Oh, God. What if they attack? Oh, dear.
Then we beat them up, Ishi. It's pretty simple.
Oh, this is going to end badly.
For them.
Hey.
Yep. Oh, God. Right, how many this time?
How many what?
How many enemies this time do we have to get checked? Do we have to check out?
Do you have to get checked out? After she's done them, they'll definitely need to get checked out by a doctor. A few of their limbs will be missing.
Oh, good, the landlord's tried to take over. You remember him? He's a pervert. He's a pervert? Why the fuck are they having this conversation?
What the fuck?
Oh, wow, not even we knew that. You need to get on our level. We've been to hell and back. You don't want to know the links I've seen.
What's this about flex tape?
This is like a scene out of a Tarantino movie. Just that scene from Django where they're discussing the eye holes on the pillowcases.
Do I want to remember that scene?
Oh, God, probably not. Anyway.
100 million per person.
That's good, I just...
That's $1 million US per person.
Such a princely sum. Oh, God. Especially...
£750, £1,000 per person.
Who have we got? Who have we got? Send him in.
Just imagining, in universe, how does this business take off? Yeah, you can hire people to help you fight people.
But it's basically like a portable bodyguard service. I think the real question is, how do they keep getting here so fast? Oh good, he's got a sword this time. He's at least trying. Sadly, what he wasn't expecting was my Weber controlling pensioner. And now all of his minions are dead. Oh, Adachi will never stop being funny.
Yeah, Adachi has the breakdowns the best combination.
Right, what have we got? Candle Rush.
Well, he's affected by lightning, and now he's going to be affected by fire. There's an achievement in The Witcher 3. If you can get someone affected with bleeding, poison, and have them on fire all at the same time. You need to do that, I think, 10 times.
Excellent. Ooh, this one's a tough one.
Do you think you were the only one who was hired, Ishi? I can go as long as you can. Damn it.
Yes, but Ichi's also got vampirism.
Can you imagine just in the street, just someone casually pulling out a guitar from hammer space and then biting into their neck?
Yes. Oh, it's fine.
We will need a lot more hemp before we're through.
Reminds me of Final Fantasy 13-3. There was DLC to get a Tomb Raider outfit.
Yes.
The shield was a riot shield.
I remember that, and the sword was an ice pick. We should play that at some point.
Rock axe. It was rock axe.
That was it. Oh, he's weak to gun. He actually is weak to gun.
Someone who's weak to gun?
Oh, someone who's weak to gun, and it's a Chinese pervert with an armpit fetish.
That's just going to be a tagline. Finally, someone who's weak to gun. The Chinese pervert and armpit fetish.
Oh look, he was carrying the highest quality lumber.
Oh, that's worth $1 million each. If the US is anything to go by.
What the fuck have I missed? I've been too focused on Joe Biden stealing people's meat.
I think what's happening is because all lockdowns, people are doing all sorts of home repair. It's massively jacked up the price of lumber. So it's like double.
Okay.
And so trying to find wood like Home Depot or anything, it's ridiculously expensive now.
Jesus. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Why do you keep coming after me? No, you attacked us first. I don't remember who Lao Ma is. Is he the guy in the white suit? Is he a different...
E?
Oh, shit, we need to go and get John Wick.
One Jick? Seeker in?
No, John Wick. You misheard me. Oh, God, he's not...
One Jick.
He's not John Wick, but he is John Wick's Chinese cousin. Oh, God.
Isn't John Wick canonically like Romanian or something? Or Belarusian?
That's still not China. Like, it's closer
Engineer, pull up that Nick Cage face. No. Really?
It's closer. It's closer to China than America, but like it's still not China.
A few moments later.
This shop's not legal.
Right, good. Give me the password.
Doubt it. According to the...
Whoa. Sounds...
I know, right? I bet he's got the coolest
Password to get in is macadamia.
Only I could...
No, that's
The password is swordfish. The password's always swordfish.
You say so.
Anyway.
Where they originally come from? Was that one of the Marx Brothers films?
I believe it existed before Marx Brothers, but Marx Brothers popularized it.
Wrong. Loud chow chow ya.
In that one Doctor episode with Christopher Eccleston, the password to get into like the UK like military battle network was just Buffalo.
Yes. Drinklings. Make this episode a bit longer, do the drinking, then get sidetracked and pick up John Wick.
So this isn't a distraction?
Yo,
Huh?
It's a distraction within a distraction.
Wait.
It's all very complicated.
Yep.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, cool, it's your sister again.
We met at Sunlight Castle.
That's
isn't that
Psycho's
right?
twin sister, isn't it?
Yeah, having to find a new job now that Soapland's closed down, tragically.
But don't they basically own it now?
No, I think they were just living there until they got kicked out. I'm not really sure, if I'm honest with you.
It's me.
Oh no, it is her dressing up as her sister. What the fuck?
The hair's completely different.
So it is you, Sachan.
Yeah, she's dressing up as her sister, not herself.
My performance must be good. I'm sure.
Of course your hair's different.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh god.
Yeah, but her hair's much grayer now. I mean, I didn't realise her twin sister was like 10 years older than her.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Well, because no, twin sister just looks older from having the stress of looking after the ailing father.
Oh. Like, so an issue opens his like escort business, or no, just invest in. He's already invested in a brothel. So Psycho goes to work there and says, "Although I've got lots of people skills, I mean, I used to work in a hospital, so you're hired." And it's like double thing is actually like whatever her name is. Nano,
I think it is. I can't.
Nano. You know, the sister who isn't horny is like, what do I do? Calling like Psycho the phone. Like, what do I do? It's a soul plan. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Oh, okay.
You just help the chicken install firewall onto the Google Chrome every couple of days.
She doesn't work in. Well, she I think the assistant to Omelette for one main reason. Omelette doesn't work at the Subland anymore. You fired her. Sorry, him. Fuck.
No, it's fine. Like, because Omelette will just take over a new Soaplands now. Like, I've bought some new properties off camera, Sam.
Okay.
I think I bought the Japanese equivalent of the Sea Needle, if I'm honest with you.
Sea Needle?
Sorry, the Sea Needle's the SpongeBob parody. What the
fuck?
What the fuck's that one that's in Seattle? That's just like a big ass needle. I don't think it's the Space Tower.
Space Needle?
The Space Needle, that's it, yes.
The Space Tower. What, you think there's actually like a space elevator or auto elevator in Seattle? But not many people realise it's there because they've actually painted it blue so it blends in with the sky. That one bit in the first Despicable Me where he's just stolen the pyramid of Egypt, but he's just painted it to look like the sky so no one notices.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bought the Japanese equivalent of the Space Needle, and then I forgot what else we bought, but we've like maxed the properties pretty much.
None of your business.
You don't know.
I think we're shutting down a loan office, by the way. I've followed like none of the Drinklink subplots. And we've still got 2 more characters worth.
2?
Yeah, because we've got Junji Han and Zhao, remember?
Oh yeah.
That's the amount of
Wait, so if she's playing it as Nano's boyfriend?
Yes.
What did she even need the money for anyway? Some kind of operation for her father?
Probably.
Forgive me.
I'm just going to assume that's it because I haven't followed this.
I was relying on you to follow the plot.
I think it's she took her loan out and then they're trying to take the loan back with Yakuza interest.
You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to
like massive.
Yes, she used to do. But the guy borrowed like $500, and like in less than a week they demand like 20% interest.
Exactly.
Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
But she goes going to put and say, "I'm not Nano. I'm your sister. And I have no problems beating up. Beating up you." What did you say first of all? Did you say beating up? Nope. Beating up. That's exactly what I said.
Like he's trying to exploit women, Sam. How is it that we've had
Kill him.
3 episodes in a row where we need the civil rights laser?
Wait a sec. Wait. You think you're going to exploit a young woman? Oh, I may be a young woman, but I'm not frail. And she like flexes through like she takes off her jacket and flexes like half the sleeves. Wait, how are you so jacked? I do CrossFit on the weekends.
And also, this handbag has a brick in it.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss.
Proceeds to smack him in the face so hard that it sends his jaw onto the other guy's body.
I can't just sit by and watch this
What?
happen to an innocent woman.
Like, she smacks him so hard, it dislocates his jaw and it physically comes off his body. And then smacks into the other guy's face and replaces his jaw.
That's one way to dislocate the jaw. It's not located on his face anymore.
Exactly. Like, she's just that jacked that she punches that hard.
You just make threats.
Oh, God.
Maybe she is the perfect person to she. So horny enough and tough enough to be equal to him.
Exactly. And also, unlike Eri, she actually exists in cutscenes.
Yamashita too, you goddamn traitor.
They're gonna regret this so badly in a couple of seconds.
Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanawa.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you
Really,
do,
all of them are
don't
trying to flirt with her during this.
Well, that's great, Yamashita.
Honestly.
Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
This is gonna end very badly for him, like, immediately.
Show me what you got.
Omelette, fire the laser onto the loan office down the street.
And then translated, but aren't you in the loan office? Oh yeah, but don't worry, I can take it.
It's fine. The laser destroying the loan office will be covered up by people being distracted by the fuckwit Yakuza member driving his bulldozer through the loan office next door.
I think of that scene from Endgame Part 1, where it's like Iron Man's threatening Drax. It's like, don't worry, I can take it. No, you can't.
Yeah, but Ichi can. He's just that horny.
And of course, Psycho is equally horny, so she can survive it.
Oh dear. He was carrying lots of money on him. Goods. Back over 8 million.
Who carries $2,000 on them in cash?
A very, very overzealous loan shark.
I suppose if they're loan shark, they would carry a lot of cash. Please stop hitting me. I'm sorry. I will respect women from nowadays.
You better fucking respect women, or I'll be back to take your kneecaps.
Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now.
John's just said in the chat it's yen, so that's maybe €2. Oh,
God,
Sam,
he's worse than you.
Sam, do you want to explain the exchange rate to John, please?
If it's yen to dollars, just subtract 2 zeros. And then from dollars, you just... It's 3/4 to get into pounds.
I won't hit you.
Oh, God.
So 200 quid will be about...
200 quid's like, I don't know, 20,000 yen after we take into account hyperinflation?
1,500 quid.
Oh.
€2. No, this isn't like Venezuelan dollars.
Or the Egyptian pound. I still can't believe you didn't think that existed.
Probably drunk at the time.
Are you for real? This is her sister? She has a twin? Oh.
I know you probably
And they just pose a soul threesome?
Sorry,
And then Psycho just gets the bottle. You sure you don't want me to shove this entire bottle up your ass? Followed by the glass?
And then another bottle. You know what? Why don't I just exit now?
Yes. And this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Wait. Okay. So why they drink with him if he's one of the loan sharks?
Because they need him to skip town so he's not dating her sister anymore.
I wish I could get drinks that size for a decent price. I mean, the mission they serve you for, like, spirits is just fucking pitiful in this country. No, it's look, I forget why, but the Heart Attack Grill in the US, they're like milkshakes which have so much buttermilk in them, they describe if they put any more in, it would just break their machines trying to work with it. You can just add a couple of shots of vodka to it.
You're a good sister, Sacha.
I worked it out.
I'm sure
How vodka you get for the price is actually pretty good. Because what is that? Because Imperial, it's about 100 ml for an extra $5.
Okay, yeah, that's
So,
not bad.
yeah, that's like 2.5 like shot glasses.
Yeah, that's not bad.
3.75, which yeah, costs like 1 shot glass in the UK for a cheap bar.
Excellent. Psycho can now use gun. Just what we wanted.
A few moments later.
Why are you going to the cinema?
Because I need to get John Wick. Like, he's set up in a small black market shop by the cinema, where all the Chinese set up their black market weapon shops.
It's macadamia.
No, I think it's love you, booyah. I'm pretty sure that that third one's a banana split song.
I think, did you ever watch Children of Man?
No.
Where did you hear that from?
There's a bit where basically to smuggle a woman, of course, I think to France. There's a police officer helping them. He doesn't realise the significance of the woman. They said, when you meet him, tell him like something like you're a bastard.
You're a fascist pig.
Oh, it's a good thing that, like, it doesn't work like this when I order Chinese regularly.
What? You have to go into your favourite shop, say a pass, and a bunch of people say, wait, you said the magic word. We can't have them getting the best deals. We want those deals. Let's get them, boys.
Yeah, you say the magic password, you fight the Chinese restaurant owner in Mortal Kombat, and then once you beat him, you get 20% off your egg fried rice.
Just 20% for beating up 3 people?
Well, no, you're only beating up what? Yeah, okay, fair enough. You get 50% off your egg fried rice.
Oh, is that the negotiation? I just beat up 3 guys. You only give me 20%? Fine, 30%.
Yeah, he's a very stingy Chinese restaurant owner. What? He's allowed to be stingy. He owns a fucking restaurant. Oh, God. Here he is. Recording for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Honestly, though, he's looking really good for a man who got shot in the head in the third game.
This is one Jick?
Yes. I'm serious though, because he was a villain in the first 3 games, and then he got killed by being shot in the head. So it's fucking amazing that he's back alive now.
So they pulled a JoJo Part 3, where the only reason they pulled it is because everyone liked that character so much. Fuck, what was his name?
Avdol.
Yeah. But the original plan was to have him just die there.
Yeah, the original plan was to kill Avdol, replace him with Whole Horse, and then Iraqi decided to rewrite it. It's weird though, because if you look, you can still find promotional artwork with Whole Horse as a member of the team. Oh, God. Anyway, let's go get one Jick, and then we'll find the Hong Kong.
You mean John Wick?
One Jick, John Wick. Same difference.
Hey there. Heard you got some weapons.
You say that with such confidence. Tell me.
I'm with Arakawa. The Arakawa family.
The Tojo clan. Interesting. Just like Kazuma and Kiryu.
What? You got some buddies over there?
Hardly. Those people.
You got some buddies over there? Hardly.
They don't know my face.
I've been beaten up by them 4 times now.
Now listen. Why'd your men attack me? I was just trying to give out a password.
I was determining your level of trust. Those who cannot handle secrets spill them.
I thought it was just you accidentally gave them a password to order a hit. On who? Yourself. Why would there be a password to order a hit on yourself? Yeah, they don't have very good passwords. We're trying to work on that.
Also, I'm trying to compete with the replacement boss service.
Oh, or is it a case of like the one episode of Supernatural? They actually gave him the password. They deliberately the wrong password. Like, was it when they were trying to not infiltrate, but work with a bunch of magicians? So, oh yeah, I know where to go.
Yeah, he gives him the password to a fucking gay club.
Not just a gay club, a gay bondage club, and the password was meet like the.
I'm no snitch.
The chief.
Yeah, the chief.
Oh, you ain't been had until you've been had by the chief.
And that's the fan theory goes. You never actually see him leaving the club. So the fan theory goes that he actually did meet the chief and had a very nice time before leaving.
Supernatural was a weird fucking show. Lightning bomb. I love the fact Ichi can't even like have a flashbang be normal.
No, that's not. That deals electric damage. How the fuck does that work? Because if you throw it on the ground, the place it'll out to is the ground.
It's fine. We can worry about this later. On the bright side, I have the DLC weapons now, so that's good.
Didn't you have them until now?
No, you have to wait and get them from John Wick's shop.
Oh.
It's all very complex.
Was to stop you just using game-breaking items as soon as you start the game?
Pretty much.
12 seconds later.
Reminds me of in Assassin's Creed Origins.
There we go. Sorry, it was one of those weird ones where you have to go away to make... I don't know why they keep doing this. Like, you have to walk away a bit to make the next part of the side quest spawn. Now we have him. Now we've got him. Assassin's Creed.
Some of the weapons made out of like wood, but a certain kind of tree which is actually quite sturdy. I can't remember what it is. One of the weapons I did use for a while. It's like a sycamore, I think. Like clubs and things.
Mm-hmm.
My main weapon in the game was of course, my big stick.
I remember you told me that because it was just on fire.
Constantly on fire, does fire damage, and because it's a staff, it has quite long range.
You look like you're about to kill someone at any given moment, but that doesn't bother me. It just makes me hornier.
In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I found a weapon which you can only get by beating up basically wandering bosses throughout the world map. You have to beat up the top tier one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a mate which is constantly on fire, and the way I had it set up was expecting fire damage. But with one heavy attack, I could kill most normal enemies. So fire damage wasn't even a thing. Just one heavy attack, just donk, donk, and then fucking dead.
Good. And on that note, with John Wick and the Palmates, I think that's a good time for us to end the stream there. We'll see you all next time. Anything you'd like to add, Sam?
So if there's any whiskey companies wanting to sponsor us by sending us, a barrel of whiskey each, we won't say no. We'll promote your brand.
Please do.
Because although this is a wholesome family stream, this isn't really for children. As it's for adults, we should have no problem promoting alcohol.
Nope. Anyway, we'll see you all next time.